Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of West of Loathing. Ow. Last time we left off, we found out that there's one more area here that we can still go to, the Cochrane Ranch, and I really hope they have soap. Cochrane Ranch, 1891. All the water in this trough has boiled away. Susie's ranch house has burned to the ground. Soap. Soap? I need soap. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. Go through anyway? Hi? Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Grab it? Varmint skin and knife. Alright. How much damage does that do? Ooh, knife optimized for separating varmints from their hide. 45 damage, allows you to collect skins from beasts after combat. Ooh. Interesting. These pies were not safe. Oh no! Excuse me, is that a floating cow skull? This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to that safe without dealing with it. Deal with it. You have to jump on him. Target a pyrobove? Okay. Hot resistance 50%. You have pretty good HP. Let's get beefy. I'm going to punch the shit out of this cow. Eat it. We'll slash the shit out of it. Sorry. I am burning. We're living though. Oh, does the burning get worse? Ooh, that's nasty. I've never actually seen something that works like that before. Is it's like it just gets higher and higher the longer it goes on, like just naturally. That makes sense for fire though. Surprised I've never seen that in another game before. It probably exists. I just can't think of it right now. I did it. You feeded that nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. Yeah, those are the words I expected to read today. Let's ride my lantern. It does look so funny when you get this one while you have the lantern. Cochrane family gun safe. You got Susie's rifle. Okay, I'm not missing anything, am I? I got the varmint skin and knife. Soap in the outhouse? The outhouse is the only thing still standing. Where's all my soap? I need soap. Okay. Well, I don't know. Let's just get out of here, I guess. Town of Boring Springs. Do you have anything new to say? Burp. Okay. No. Seems you do not. Okay. No, I didn't want to go to the horsery. I want to go see Susie. Hey, Suze. Find my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here it is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. Didn't catch your name? Quasi. Thanks, Quasi. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment and looks back up at you. She sighs. That's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. You don't mean to tag along when you head west, you just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. I'll let you know when I hit the old dusty trail. Should probably leave him alone. Nothing else going on here. Yeah, did I re-talk to a lot of these characters? Like, what about you? Oh, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, there's a spider in my meat pouch. Ooh, okay, here we go. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. Pete notices the shiny rock you're carrying and his wild eyes glint up. There's a right shiny rock you got, stranger. Give you 7 meat for that rock. Don't sell it. No, I like this rock. I think I'll keep it. Shrugs. Shoot yourself! Pete notices the nugget of silver you found earlier. You were gonna give me 7? I'll take that old nugget of silver off your hands if you like. Give you 81 meat for it. The shiny rock didn't seem worth it, but maybe the silver's not either? What if I need silver bullets to kill a werewolf? That's not even a lot of meat. You know? What if I run into a werewolf? Or even a vampire? Any number of otherworldly things. Don't sell it. As you please. Pete squints and points at the unrefined meat. You ain't seem like someone got much use for unrefined ore, stranger. Buy it off of you for 73 meat. That one I believe did say, it just told me to sell it. I'll sell it. Give him the nugget, he chuckles and hands you some meat. Pleasure doing business with you. I don't know, this seems like the kind of game where, like, I would sell my my silver nugget and shiny rock, and then it would be like, haha, you sold it, you fool. You could have made silver bullets to defeat this werewolf. I don't know, it strikes me as that kind of game, so I'm gonna be careful. Do I want to level up Beef Up? Beef Up's pretty good. We're gonna level up Beef Up. Okay. There's enough meat left to bother with. Looks like they're playing for spiders now. Already plunged the ditch of the spittoon. Okay, so yeah, I think we're pretty good. Alright. I don't think there's much else to do here besides buy the horse. And the scherf. Yeah, I'm still looking for that, because I need soap. I don't know where I would get soap. Because Alice, yeah, I mean, at least it seems like you'll possibly come with me when I leave town now. So we possibly have some friends to bring with us. Okay, so should I just leave now? I guess so. Let's get my horse and see what happens. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind. I'll take the basic model, the shifty looking dark one, the spooky pale one, give me the one with the crazy eyes. Ghost horse? Can't deal with crowds horse, or like introverted horse, shy horse, or crazy eyes horse. I feel a certain camaraderie with the shy one. I'm gonna take this one. Good choice, she's a sneaky one. Sell you her for 1,000 meat. When you say sneaky? Well, she's real quiet. She likes dark places. Yeah, I remember. And just look how she's trying to hide behind the other horse there. Let me look at the other options. So there must be benefits to these. Should warn you though, spooky pale one? Joyce, that's a good horse if you like that sort of thing. What sort of thing? You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff? I don't want to get into particulars. Let's just say she sets a certain tone. Crazy eyes. Well, the horse seems, seen some stuff. Something wrong with him? Oh, not as much. Not as much. He's perfectly functional. But, well, he's always sneaking off the Thousand Snake Skulls to chew on the local weed that grows there. That makes him see crazy things. I think it's more like he does it to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time anyway. Ooh, yeah. I see, I get you, friend. And then the basic model. Certainly willing to sell you my least interesting horse. Costs 1,000. What can you tell me? He's a horse with 4 legs, and each leg has a weird horse knee that is double hinged like a book cover. What else? He has all his own teeth and both original eyeballs. He comes with hooves and a tail for no extra charge. Anything else? Nope, this horse is utterly ordinary in every respect. What if I just took the ordinary horse? I'm kind of curious to find out if, you know, maybe it's not ordinary. I'm taking the ordinary horse. I'm taking the ordinary horse. Because what if it's not ordinary? What if I get to the end of the game and the horse goes like Horse Super Saiyan or something and helps me defeat the final boss? I'll take the basic. I'm gonna, I see this as the kind of game where it could make a big deal about it being an ordinary horse and then it's super not. I'll take them. Here's the keys, ride safe. Choose a name for your horse. Let's see, what's a good name? What's a good name? I like a good Wild West, Dusty. Here's Dusty. Sure you want to name your horse Dusty? Yep, sounds good to me. Alright then, Dusty the horse. Got a nice ring to it. Oh, I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase, a complimentary map. Okay. So, do I take my horse? It's a new horse. Ride Dusty out of town? I mean... ostensibly a map, though it's mostly blank. Looks like you'll have to figure the bulk out of it out yourself. So, do I still need to go in here and tell them, hey, join me? Just getting my rifle. Okay, let me know if you need anything. So, nobody really wants to say anything. Okay. That soap is gonna bother me. Like, maybe we will be able to come back here. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, sorry, I wasn't trying to do whatever I was just doing to you. Once you leave, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got will forever remain unfinished. Okay. Soap. Wait, this says rub-a-dub-dub. So you were sleeping, yeah, you were sleeping in a soap. Oh no, is that where I would have gotten soap? Maybe this is where I would have gotten soap. I just started checking random places. Specifically because it says rub-a-dub-dub, maybe? So maybe I screwed up. Maybe if I had woken that character up, I could have gotten soap from them somehow? Okay. Okay, I looked it up. Yes. That person, I specifically got a prompt to ask them to pass the soap. And if I had done that, they would have passed me the soap. And then we would be good. So I think I screwed myself out of that, but that's fine. Like I said, it seems like the kind of game where you're not going to get everything in one playthrough. So, that's fine. We can go ahead and head on out of here, I guess. Once you leave, yes. Alrighty then, you're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with, somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Go it alone, not recommended. Susie, Doc Alice, Crazy Pete. I'm not leaning towards Crazy Pete. I'm leaning more towards Doc Alice or Susie Cochran. You know, I'm not a guns person. So I think I might need a guns person. If I want to have a fully fledged party. So I think I'm going to take Susie, because I'm more about punch problem. You pop back to the saloon and select Susie. Consult the southeast west map the whole Hostler gave you. It only lists two things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Discover a new map location, town of Dirtwater, and Manifest Destiny Railroad Camp. Day 1, the first day of the rest of your life. There it is. Hi. It's your partner. What's new, Susie? I'd like to check up on some of the ranches in these parts, see how bad the cows' attacks are getting. Alright, you know some? Not in great detail, but I know roughly where a few are. At least were. Guess we'll have to see. One's not far from here. Discovered a new map location to Starnes Ranch. What do you think we should do next? If we're looking to get a move on westward, I reckon the train's the way to go. Then that map the hostler gave you have a marker for some railroad camp or other. Might be worth checking out. Any other ideas? Susie says you should see the bartender about renting that room in Dirtwater. It'd be a nice place to have a base of operations. Ask for another suggestion. Susie shrugs. Evidently that's all the suggestions she can think of. Alright. Humming along with the background music. Room for rent, inquire within. Calm his vein. He snorts with gratitude. There you go. I'm hoping that something cool will come of that, but probably not. Water's for horses only. Alright, let's get in here and see what we got. Oh no, there's a spittoon. Okay. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. Nothing of interest for me upstairs. Why did the music freak out? It's my partner. Hey Susie, what do you think of the place? It's alright, town's a bit busy for my taste, but it makes a change from being on the road. Gotta wash off the dust once in a while, right? Yep, and we can go back out and collect some fresh new dust. Alright. What was... Well, howdy there, always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Thanks, I'm Quasi. Glad to know you, Quasi. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I'll have a shot of bourbon. Coming right up. You got an item, Dirtwater bourbon. Anything else? There's all the sign out front, advertising the room. That's right, finest room in the house. Plenty of room for your partner too, you interested? How much does it cost? That's where you're in luck. Previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid an month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Wow, great. Yeah. Howdy, Quasi. Anything I can get for you? Need help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's going wrong with our piano player. Oh, the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. See what I can do. Thanks. I'd have poked around in it myself, but I lost the key. So suddenly taking a strange turn. Okay, and I can keep having shots of bourbon. So what does the bourbon actually do? Increase your HP by 5 for the rest of the day. Huh. Maybe I should just drink it, since I can just buy more. You drink the bourbon, trying to strain as much of the dirt as possible out through your teeth. As you do so, you don't do a very good job. You gain an effect, Dirtwatered. Okay, I have more HP. Cool. Awesome. Alright, map. And here we are in Dirtwater. Okay. Well, thank you. They're engrossed in conversation. Leave them be. That gal doesn't look like she's in a mood to talk. Alright. This is a spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already. Sicko. Expect it. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. This spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. You can't scare me with tobacco spit, alright? The school I went to, people would regularly spit their dip and or chewing tobacco out in the water fountains. This don't scare me! Here we go again. Alright, fine. You're now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? I don't know, that wasn't even my voice normally. No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of spit that evaporates. The brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate, several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something to color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the insides of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah, sounds good. Glorp. Feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. Smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. Feels like your hand's dissolving. You know, I gotta keep going. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. Useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. Insinuating that I'm sterile because I put my hand into the spittoon? Poker room. I thought you said there wasn't a cockfighting pit here. The old man stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. Try to talk to him. He doesn't react to you at all. Piano player is not very good at his job? Lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Pick it. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's something obviously wrong given all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of all the gears and stuff. Looks pretty complicated. I don't have 5 mysticality. That might be something we can't solve right now. Wonder if there's an alternate way I can potentially solve it. Like, maybe I can get an item or something that does it for me. But if you have the mysticality, you can do it now. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns, and which of theirs is nicer. Man points to the sign on the counter. Slop, 5 meat. Buy some slop. I got a plate of slop. What's in slop? Oh, hey! Is a plate of slop that they serve at the Jewel in Dirtwater. Should really hire better kitchen staff before some competing restaurant moves in and eats their lunch. Increase your maximum HP by 5 for the rest of the day. Sounds good! You choke down the slop, wondering why pigs always seem to enjoy this stuff so much. Slop fed. But that is the thing, yeah. So I've already maxed out my liver and my stomach. So I do have to be careful. I'm keeping the dusty turnip because honestly it was pretty good. But I should be careful about eating that stuff because 5 HP isn't really the biggest deal in the world, but it's limiting my ability to have the other stuff. So if I need to increase my stats with a food item, I won't be able to. There's a sign that says, "See bartender for darts." Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? Oh wait, no, that was me talking, yeah. Stage? Jules Saloon stage. Cowbell, hit it? Nothing happens. Set it back up. There we go, you earned 1 XP. I didn't get XP for wailing on that cowbell, though. Why not? Okay. Kitchen? How we doing? This is where the chef preps ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. Top this potbelly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove top slop pot. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, you know, looking around. You're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. If that happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go pick up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Best bet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up! Nearest one is Fort Cowardice, keeping it in little green jars. Chef marks the fort on your map. Yay, Fort Cowardice. No, I'm still looking. Top of the spot belly stove is a pot full of slop. Yeah. Where you keep your beer. Full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper instead of hamburger, I see. Lady's too busy washing dishes to pay attention to me. Okay. Relatively calm areas there. So now let's check out the poker room, because it's the only thing left. Okay. This poster says, Rules of Poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. Tens are wild, and queens of diamond are double wild. The 7 can't be in the same hand as a pair of 10s. Trays are wild, unless accompanied by a 4. Did you just pull a gun out? Okay. A player caught with a pocket 10 immediately loses the game. Any player passing out drunk at the table must remove their boots. A reverse Canadian straight beats a flush. Tray is twice as valuable as 5 of hearts. Player holding 3 deuces must draw an additional 30 cards. A player who draws a king immediately loses the game. A straight beats a Royal Kentucky flush. A Montana straight beats an Arizona flush. Okay. Table is full up. There's an empty seat at this table. No room at this table. Can I sit alone? All by my lonesome? Play poker. You sit down at the poker table. Dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. Lady to your right introduces herself as Ada, and the player to your left says his name is Frank. Dealer tells you the ante is 20 meat. You ante up. Ada and Frank toss in 20 meat each. Dealer gives the deck a shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a totally garbage hand. 4 twos. It's the first round. The pot's 60 meat, and you estimate your chance of winning are around 10%. Moxiously raise, gumptiously strategize. Wait, check? Plus 5% win chance? I don't think I'm gonna win. Unless they both fold. Like, I have a shit hand. These only require 1 and 1. I don't think that's gonna be super helpful, if I'm gonna be honest. Check. You sigh deeply and check. Plus 5% win chance. Ada hesitates for a moment and then checks. Frank grumbles and taps the table. In the second round of betting, the pot is 60 meat and you estimate your chance of winning at around 15. Glamorously raise, glamorously strategize. Okay, so we're... yeah... I could just check again. Tap the table. Frank scowls and raises. Call. So, yeah. I lose 20 meat. That's fine. In the last round of betting, time to do or die. The pot is 120 meat and you estimate your chances of winning at around 20%. I can check one more time to get a 4th. Squints at you for a moment, then checks. Hesitates for a moment, then checks. Reveal my cards. Wordlessly reveal your cards. A full house. Ada turns over a South Carolina straight. Frank sighs and reveals his hand a royal reverse straight. You lost. Boo. Dealer tells you the ante. I'm good. I don't understand what the fuck is... I don't even know how to play regular poker, really. So, the wild poker is even weirder to me. I hope I don't have to, like, get a special item by beating them in poker. Let's, ask about the darts. Anything for you? Who's that old man by the piano? Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird his stories, fantastical like. Too bad. I love that stuff. I need my stories. Well, it don't matter much anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. He'd passed well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mine. Hey, what now? You know what I mean. He saw something. Something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking near completely, come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. Seems to calm him down. As long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little bit sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Can I get some darts? Sign on the dartboard says it's a U for darts. Oh, sorry, all the darts got broken months ago. That's disappointing. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. Alright, so yeah, we might have to win poker at some point, but I don't know. I think I'm too dumb for that. Dirtwater Mercantile. Welcome to Dirtwater Mercantile. Miscellaneous provender. Sundry provisions, various groceries, assorted comestibles. Huh. Read this to learn a new cow punching skill. Ooh, disposable binoculars? Use discover new application if you can find a high vantage point. Ooh. Plum pudding, shovel. I mean, I already have a shovel. Yeah. So if you didn't get the shovel before, soda crackers increases my speed, increases my muscle. Yeah. And Vienna blood sausages. Ew. These are crackers made with highly caffeinated cola instead of water. They sound revolting. This is a less convenient precursor to toothpaste for use with less convenient precursors to toothbrushes. It's a can of stubby sausages made mostly of blood and a syrup that is also made of blood. So that would have been the thing that I should have gotten and ate. I just grabbed that stuff without thinking, but yeah. Well, I want the new cow punching skill. Disposable binoculars also sound pretty cool. You'll buy my shiny rock and my silver nugget. I don't need some of these old weapons, right? Like, yeah, I don't need some of these things, but, like, the crowbar I should keep. The broken board? Oh no. I don't know how much I should be hoarding some of this stuff. This I need to keep. I have that equipped. And then the pair of silver cufflinks might just be selling fodder. I don't know. We're gonna hoard our stuff until I know better. I definitely didn't have any money issues before, so it's the worst hat of my life. This hat gives me hay fever and I hate it. Okay. Little girl is selling flowers. Yeah, sure, I'll get some. There we go. I got sweet smelling flowers. What do those do for me? This item goes in your offhand, gives you 15% stench resistance. There we go. Cool. I got a new piece of equipment. By the way, do these go anywhere? I don't have any pants, don't have any boots. And I have no lapel. Yeah. Okay, so, cool. I think I'll probably go ahead and end this episode off here. So, yeah, game continues to be pretty interesting and fun, so hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.